why let people who create dysfunction in your organization stay? So, what's your next move? You find a few in your company and you come around to the realization, yep, got to get them out of my company. Hop over to HR, and I want to prep you for that conversation, because HR is probably going to say, oh, you haven't created a basis for separating from the company. You really need to create how much more justification do you need? Legal might say the same thing. Well, you might get sued. You're kind of just deciding you want to let somebody go. So let me help you with that conversation. First of all, in most states we have what's called at-will employment, which means both parties can choose to separate the relationship at will for no reason at all. Secondly, you're paying good money to your HR department and to your legal counsel for creating an employment agreement that allows this privilege, not even a privilege, it's a right, to separate at will. So what I would say to the legal department or legal counsel or the HR department, I'm paying you to make this possible. And so if you're now telling me it's not possible, we have a problem. All right, so you get past all that. The next thing is, you now have the conversation with the person you want to separate from the company. You know what? We got to go. We got to separate. It's time to go. You're going to get the same stuff that they put out with their peers and their teammates. They're going to say, oh, but I'm your best performer. How can you do that? You can't live without me. You need me. Or they might drop the legal bomb. All right, I'm going to sue. You're going to regret this, right? Are you actually going to back down from that? This is the kind of stuff that they do in the company already. Why would you want to let someone stay in your company who behaves this way? Take the lawsuit. Everyone else in the company is going to hear about this. They're going to learn that you went to bat for them, and you're no longer going to tolerate this kind of behavior. Whatever money you pay in legal fees dealing with this is going to be rewarded big time, because people will now know you've got their back. And if it does actually get all the way to court, I can assure you most of the jurors and the judge know what it's like working with assholes also. And they don't like it either. They're going to hear your case. Spend the money on the legal defense. Being an asshole is not a protected class, okay? You've got to fight for your right to get rid of assholes.